Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to a new episode of When You're Delusional, You're Gonna Be on TikTok. I do hope you're gonna enjoy the video, so let's just get into it.
You know, part of what I don't get is how men can understand nature, yet they can't understand women. All of the men complaining about hypergamy right now, one, it's nature. Two, you did it to yourselves. So understand, in nature, it never fails. The men with the most genetics, or the best genetics and most resources, get all the females. That's how that works, right? Now, when it comes to people, there's an offset because women will often compromise on certain things for a guy that's really sweet, really kind, goes out of his way for her. You know, they'll compromise some of the things they would prefer because this guy really likes me. This guy really takes care of me. This guy's willing to bend over backwards for me. So they are willing to give that guy a chance and date him and maybe let it lead somewhere.
Yeah, nice try turning it around, but that's not even hypergamy. Men understand nature. Yeah, that's great. We do. Apparently, you have no idea, and yet you used an example from nature. The lioness will go for the strongest lion, for the lion with the best genetics. That's also great, and we also understand that. But in return, the lion doesn't go for one lioness, he goes for all of them. If you're okay with that when it comes to people, that's great. I'm sure you'll get plenty of that.
Now, you have tons of men going, I want 50-50. I don't want to pamper a woman. I don't want to take care of a woman. I don't want to do anything for her. She's a grown adult. Why should I? Cool. If we're going to go 50-50, there's a reason we say you're a roommate. I can go 50-50 with another woman and still go with the other men. If it comes down to it, if you take all of the other stuff out of the equation and you literally just leave attraction on the table, that is exactly how it's going to go. Hypergamy.
Wrong again. That's not hypergamy. That is just attraction. It's just the type of attraction that will get you to sleep with a man and ask for nothing more. It's just physical attraction. That's just going for a hookup. You're not going for the guy with the most resources who can provide you with your best life.
If we leave the only factor, now understand, casual, like people are like, oh, I don't want anything serious. I just want something casual. Cool. No problem. Are you cute enough to act like that? Because guess what? When it comes to casual, most women are very, very selective, if at all. If they are at all willing to do something casual, it's going to be with that guy. So at the end of the day, if you are not willing to put forth effort, that's fine. And most women don't care. What will continue to happen? You don't want to share resources, you don't want to put in effort, that's fine. What will continue to happen is women will share resources with other women will thrive in communities of women, and women will continue to only hook up with the top 10% of men because there is literally no reason for them to mess with anybody else. That's straight nature.
And I could not care less about anything you do. But still, nothing you've said described hypergamy. Women will thrive sharing resources with other women. Yeah, that's up until you need to buy a new pair of shoes. Women will thrive in communities of other women. There is no such community because most of you don't even have one friend. They even made an app for you called Bumble BFF and you still can't find a friend. And that's your best defense. If I don't share my resources with you, you're gonna keep hooking up with the 10%. Go ahead and have them all. I can buy what I need from the street corner and it's cheaper than buying it from you. If that's all you have to offer, if that's all you have to sell, then sorry, but it's cheaper over there. Why would I even consider buying it the same exact things from you? And I don't say this too often because I'm trying to keep this polite and respectful, but I'm gonna make an exception. You have absolutely zero chance even getting closer to the 10%. Have a look in the mirror first and try to understand that you are not what the 10% are going for.
So this is one of those points that like a lot of people are going to see the logic and agree, but they're not going to want to admit they agree because it doesn't play into this narrative that they want to do. Fun fact, men tend to marry up and women tend to marry down. Before you come for me, listen. Men only tend to want to commit when they are positive they can't do any better. Like, this is the best it's going to get. This is my best option. Women have more options generally. Now, women know that the top of their options aren't likely to commit because they also have a lot of options versus when going down a little, men are more likely to value what they have and commit to it. So in a world where there's no commitment, what on earth makes you think women would date the men that aren't at the top? You're free to complain about hypergamy all you want, but when you remove any incentive for anything else, why on earth? Oh, 50-50, woohoo! Cool. Women can go 50-50 with their friends and still date the men at the top. Just saying. Makes sense.
Not really. I'm trying really hard to find your logic and find something that I can agree with, but you're not making that much sense. Hooking up with the top 10%, or in your case, watching Pretty Woman all over again, it's not hypergamy. As long as the two of you only share a bed for 1 hour, that's just a hookup. It doesn't provide you with a better life, he's not willing to share his resources with you, so it's just a hookup. And don't get me wrong, you do have more options when it comes to hookups than I do. That's great. But when you're trying to find something more, I mean, there you are. You're talking about hypergamy when you can't even find a first date.
And I'm just sat here and I'm just like, why does nobody want me? Why am I not in a relationship? And I
just spent like an hour scrolling through my own TikTok videos, and honestly, I can't find a single reason why I'm not married yet.
I'd just like to clarify that I'm single by choice.
What up, TikTok? My name is Kristen. I am 30 and I am single. And if you're anything like my mom, you probably want to know, why are you still single?
If this isn't proof that it's totally okay not to be married by 30 and to live life on a completely different timeline, I'm in the Sahara Desert with 18 incredible women about to go ride camels in the sunset. Woo!